The most frustrating thing I find in being a Bond collector is the fact there never appears to be a definitive list of collectibles. In the past, I've released videos on Bond sideshow figures, toy state cars, and Corgi icon figures. Within those videos, I attempted to detail all of the different variants you could come across. Unless you're willing to spend some time researching, there never appears to be one complete list in one place, despite how wide-reaching the internet is. The James Bond Corgi cars are another prime example. The Corgi-Bond relationship has been running since 1965, and since then, there have been endless different models released. A quick search on Google does not reveal a complete list of the different variants that have been released over the last 50 years, despite being a core part of Bond merchandise since the first DB5 hit the shelves. Corgi.free.fr has made a valiant attempt at this, but there are still some areas that are missing. I turned to Michael Hackle's 007 Collector website instead. Despite not having a concise complete list, and never claiming to have a complete collection of the Corgi cars, his collection is still, without a doubt, impressive. I used this site to form the basis of my Corgi list, as well as my own knowledge and regular trawls of eBay to see if any had slipped through the net. I've always taken pride in my Corgi collection, but in developing this list, it turned out that what I believed was a complete set was not complete at all. I was under no impression that I had all possible Bond Corgi cars, far from it, but I did at least think I had one complete set across the whole range. It didn't help that I'd started my Corgi collection when I was 11, so I wasn't as up to speed as I am now about the different sets and variants that were available. All I was worried about was that I had one of each car, not that I had one complete set in the same packaging. I've compiled a list which is no doubt still a work in progress. It contains 242 individual entries from the past 50 years, 56 of which are Aston Martin DB5s in various forms, including its appearance in gift sets. The late 90s onwards dominate the list, possibly because this is when Corgi were milking their Bond licence considerably to cash in on the Brosnan era, or it's due to the fact that information about these cars is more readily available. I've included all of Corgi's output, so the list includes the icon figures also. The 60s to 80s period of Bond and Corgi is certainly something I'd like to find out more about, as I have a feeling this end of the list is far from complete. Any information and updates to the list are very much appreciated, and this is probably where someone whips out a fully complete list of all of Corgi's output, making my list pointless. I've included model numbers, scale and dates of release where available to aid your search for these models. I've also tried to detail limited edition details if applicable. I'll be detailing each era of Corgi in individual videos as well, starting with the Hornby era of 2009 to date. The Google Sheets document is linked to in the description. I hope you find it useful.